Danganronpa, ladies and gents, Pit the Swordmaster here, back for more sharing DR characters as Reploids, aka my latest fusion of two autisms. It's one of those days, I can tell you. We're back with Gray from last time with 7 more designs that I've made since that last video, and some that I made around the same time.
It's the first been cooking. Also, hi, I'm here to be annoying and flirt with him again.
So, you know, nothing new in that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we can start with the... I was gonna say first, technically it's the 8th one that I've done, because I only realized after the fact, it probably would have been smarter to do 8 per video instead of 7, because, you know, 8 Mavericks.
It's okay, Chad. He'll be offering the 8th ones as DLC.
Yeah, in classic Capcom fashion.
Don't worry, this one will be available digitally. Oh, God.
Anyways, enough about Capcom sucking dick. Let's talk about Gonta.
Yeah, Gonta. I will say, I really like the direction you went with this design. Like, giving him the freaking Gravity Beetle helmet. Oh, I see. Yeah. Gravity Beetle's part of the inspiration.
Yeah, Gravity Beetle and Massimo were like the 2 biggest things I was taking inspiration from.
Nice. I love the, like... Oh, I definitely like the net. That's cool. I assume the net is, like, some kind of, like, energy construct? Like, the net part, anyway.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Like, I imagine it's just a stick normally. He can, like, project it out whenever he wants.
Yeah, it's pretty much a hologram.
Yeah. Well, I hope it's not a hologram. He needs to actually catch them.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Ah, solid light construct.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
What's the little symbol on his chest?
Which one? There's like 3 to talk about.
The dark green one.
Oh, that was mostly just me kind of wanting to include like a bunch of markings on his body, both similar to Massimo and also because, oh hey, that's like a thing that bugs tend to have, is different markings for like camouflage and such.
Ooh. I'm also a little surprised he doesn't have compound eyes.
I didn't say I thought that far in advance. Yeah, pretty much the 2 things I had on the design doc was just make him look like a brick shithouse and fill him with bug motifs.
Hell yeah.
That was also why, like, the arms, as you can see there, the idea I had for them was almost like the, you know, the little box that Gonta keeps bugs in that he always has strapped around him?
Yeah.
Basically that.
Ooh, nice. I like the little, like, shell coverings. It looks like the carapaces and stuff. Like, especially around the shoulder pads, especially.
Yeah. I think the one thing I was kicking myself for not including was that I do wish I included, like, almost, beetle wings on the back, but what can you do?
Yeah. We'll just pretend they're tucked behind his back.
Yeah.
That's his face, too, anyway. I will say, unless I'm mistaken, this is the most, I guess, traditional Maverick-esque design you've done for a Reploid.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because most of them were generally more human-looking, like Ollie or whatever, but, like, this one I think you could sell as, like, especially like one of the Beetle-themed Mavericks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not that Gonta ever would, but, you know. Well, I mean, most of them are infected, so actually he probably would anyway.
Yeah.
I
mean, come on,
hair coming up.
I was gonna say, but I mean, come on. We know Gonta would never hurt a soul, right?
Yeah.
Chapter 4 hurts me.
Oh, God. No, you guys don't get it. He would never. He did.
He did.
God. Yeah. I will say I like the little like mouth guard he has.
Yeah, I think that was another one that was taken from Massimo.
Nice.
Yeah, Massimo is also like sort of that gentle giant type archetype where he looks like he'd fuck you up, but no, he's just kind of a softie. So that was just kind of the perfect one source to take inspiration from.
Yeah. Speaking of, I like that the design also does like the thing Gonta's regular design does, where it's like it looks like wild and like dangerous, but he's just a big softie.
Yeah.
Because the whole armor design especially like gives you like bad vibes, but it's like, oh no, he's actually really sweet.
Yeah. That's why he's posed with the butterfly.
Well, maybe not bad vibes, just the general like, oh, this guy's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, the little butterfly, yeah, it's cute. I get the vibes of it. He just stands in the middle of like a bug enclosure, just lets them like land on top of him, so you get a closer look.
Yeah, he's like an insect version of Snow White.
He's like a giant robot Disney princess.
Exactly. Even more than the actual Disney princess.
I was about to say, it feels like we made this joke already. Episode 2, we're already reusing jokes. It's over.
Wouldn't be us if we didn't have any originality.
Yep. I like the last pose he's doing, where it looks like he's just like, can I please see your insect? Like,
yeah.
I showed you my collection. Can I see yours?
Oh
yeah. While we're on the topic of Gonta, I do actually want to share some fun little trivia. So, most people probably know from playing in the English that Gonta has a very simplistic way of talking, to put it politely. He doesn't actually talk that way in the original Japanese, but they sort of overcorrected in the English localization with making him sound like very gentle and whatnot. So he just talks like a caveman.
Yeah. V2 has very interesting localization to be very nice.
It's an interesting subject, which I'm not getting into right now, because that's not going to be specific. But, you know, look at it on your own time. I'm sure there's a helpful Tumblr post to get you started.
Yeah. There's not really much to say on, like, the name.
Verdant.
Yeah, because he's green.
Yeah, nice shade of green to go with. Like, I almost like with, like, the little like, glass on his, like, hand. I feel like you could, like, have it like flash like images of bugs on there. Kind of it kind of like spins around like a display.
That just sounds charming. We're both in agreement though that like his weapon is basically just Hornet Man's from Mega Man 9.
Oh yeah, but like it'd be really funny though if like he did not have some sort of projectile. He just rams you with his head.
Fucking
like,
Rhino.
Oh, no. It's like, oh, what dastardly projectile weapon, and he's coming straight at me. Oh dear.
Oh, that's like 6'5" metal coming right at me. Like, I'm gonna die.
Like, I imagine he's like some like the bigger Mavericks, where they just have like fucking invincibility frames and they're charging at you, and you just have to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Like you gotta like make him ram into like pillars or something and knock the place down or whatever. He's like one of those boss fights.
We should be glad that Gonta's as gentle as he is. If he wanted to throw hands, we'd be fucked.
That we would. What else is there? No, I think that's about it.
I think the only other thing to say is, when I showed this design off in one of the servers I'm on, someone asked, oh, is that a gem on his chest, like amber? Like what we call like an aged mosquito? And I was like, I didn't think of that, but sure, we're going with that now.
That is really, yeah, actually it's really cute, yeah. Because you know, sometimes the amber holds like the fossilized insects or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, Pitzifer puts a lot of thought into these designs.
Intentionally or not.
Yep. It just comes to him naturally. That's the artist instinct at work.
Either that or the severe autism, one of the two.
Or just pure coincidence. But, you know, whatever works. However we could sell to the press.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as they think it's genius, no reason to correct them.
Yeah, that's how people like Stanley Kubrick got a job. Anyways, from one extreme to the other, we go from an absolute giant to Gremlin.
Here we go! Jess isn't here, so I have to gush for him.
Yeah, he was very excited when I did this one next. I think you can probably tell that, like, the entire design doc for this was, hey, you know Bracana from Mega Man Extreme 2? You know how she's just a Maverick witch? That.
Yeah, just that. Yeah, there's a lot of little details I like about her design. I like her big poofy shoes. Those are awesome.
Yeah. That's always my favorite thing about drawing Mega Man characters, is just their giant fucking feet.
It's so large. And like, yeah, obviously, like her little wand, that definitely extends out, right?
Yeah. I think my favorite idea I had for this, though, was... Because you know how magicians are associated with, like, doves or whatnot? I had the idea of her having that, but it looked like... You know those little ducks that you'd put on the side of a glass, and it would just tip over?
Oh, a drinking bird, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Okay, that is funny. I like to imagine she just, like, keeps it under her hat normally. And she, like, drops it out for, like, quite mentally. Ta-da! Like,
she just has, like, a bunch of robotic animals in there for no reason.
I'm just imagining, like, reaching into her hat and just pulling out a bunch of animals. They look in there, it's like, where did you get that?
Either that or she reaches in and it's like, oh, that's where Rena was stuffed.
Rena,
if you're watching, we love you, but also you're a short ass.
Yeah, we love you, Reners. But yeah, the little bird is cute, obviously, and I like the third image reminds me of like whenever like characters are at like magic school and they're just like asleep on the books.
Yeah.
Like that's the exact vibe I get. Like she's in the middle of like a briefing and she's like.
Half my goal with this one was just to make her look like an absolute gremlin.
Yeah, I really like the markings on her eyes. Those are awesome.
Yeah, I think it was hardened diamond from like cards because magic, duh.
Yeah, card tricks. Like, what else? I like the way her skirt forms the diamonds. That's sick.
Hmm.
I just imagine if Hibiko, like, because she's a robot, whenever she like falls asleep, she can just do a big conversation. Like her head will duck down, and it's like, huh? Oh.
You just got me picturing because you know the way of like the Maverick Hunters, they power down or something, and the light just disappears from their eyes or something instead of their eyes closing. Like just imagine you're mid conversation with her and that happens.
Oh,
it just looks depressing.
I love the idea of like Hibiko being a navigator, and like you'll be mid conversation with her, she'll stop for a second and be like, "Hello," and on the other side she's just asleep at her desk.
Yeah, you're fighting fucking Sigma or something, and it's like, Hibiko, I need advice. Hello.
I feel like what would be cute is like her bird is designed to help her wake up, and she's like in the middle, and she can't. If there's no one around to wake herself up, like after a few minutes, will just start like tapping on her nose to wake her up,
or her eyes.
That too, or maybe like whenever she like falls asleep, it'll deliberately like pull her hat up so like to everyone else it looks like she's still awake because they haven't looked down and see she's asleep.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, wait a minute, why does her hat flip? Oh.
Is that supposed to be doing that?
I like to imagine with Hibiko sometimes she just like actually leaves like some parts of her tricks lying around. So it's like, oh, oops.
You're just looking around her like navigator desk and there's just a bunch of playing cards there.
I just imagine like sometimes she forgets to turn off holograms. So you just see like a bunch of like other birds and it's like, Hibiko, you. Oh, right.
You know that thing where if you see a bunch of birds, you run into them so they can block off? You try to do that, you just hit a wall.
or like you're just waving into them, you actually bump into the real one, and it just starts pecking at your hand. It's like, ow, wait, I thought you weren't real,
I love coming up with stupid hypotheticals.
Yeah, the headcanons for this are fun.
Yeah.
Also, I like her cape, that's cute.
Yeah. I kind of wish that she had the cape in series and more than just her splash art. She looks cute in the cape.
Yeah. I always sort of wish the cape was longer, so like she could do like disappearing tricks with it.
Or, just do her best Mysterio impression.
That too.
That's basically what we're doing here, is just making her out to be Mysterio.
You're a good kisser, but also...
Damn, projecting much.
Oh my god.
Come on, Hibiko, we know what you and Tenko are up to.
Yeah, come on. Also, the like little blue gem design on her hat is cute.
Yeah, I think that was just her hair clip that I relocated to the hat, but it worked out well enough.
Nice. Also, I like that even the bird has like kind of like robot designed wings, like with the three section. Yeah, 3 sections. Yeah. Nice. I wonder, does she like maybe she like always carries those books around because they're like filled with all the stuff she needs.
Yeah, like weapons, like cards. It's just Magic Man's weapon.
Yeah. Like, I imagine she just pulls all her stuff out of her hat. Like, it's just like a comical hammer space. And nobody can figure out where she gets it from otherwise. It's like just grabbing the hat comic, like shaking it upside down and just nothing comes out.
Or either that or you shake it hard enough and like a plasma screen TV falls out or something.
Like, you're just shaking really hard, like a comically long string of like those little like colored flags that magicians use come out, and it never ends.
You know that one scene in fucking Batman the Brave and the Bold where Zatanna is just pulling a bunch of flags, I think it was, out of her mouth?
Oh, yeah. I like to imagine that, like, anyone else doing it, it just keeps going on forever. The moment Himiko grabs it, it automatically ends.
That's a horrifying thought.
And she's just the only one who knows how to work with it.
We should be glad these guys can't suffocate.
Thank God. Think that's about it for her design, then?
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to comment on with her in the name. Just whatever sounded magic enough.
Starlight Magic. That just sounds like her stage name.
Yeah?
Like, I'm Starlight Magica. Like, with all the enthusiasm you'd expect from Himiko.
Which still can't match all the enthusiasm we have for her.
Yeah, Himiko's awesome.
She's the greatest.
She's a little sprinkly pie. Alright, what else have we got?
From one gremlin to another.
Hi, Monica. Or Monica. I forget.
Monica.
Monica.
Monica is Monica, as she would say.
Yep. Okay, I like that she has, like, basically like a fur coat.
Yeah, I think the two inspirations I took from this one were, like, the General, which you can tell with the hat and the giant pauldrons, obviously, and also Epsilon from Command Mission, which is where the cape came from.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I like the little, like, Monokuma symbols on her hat. Like, well, I was gonna say Shirokuma and Koroku, but that's not really it. That's just, like, the unchanged design and, like, the actual design in the middle.
Basically, yeah. I think the entire idea I had with this was pretty much just a combination of someone that looks like a complete scrunkly toy almost, and, you know, a terrifying commander.
Yeah. I imagine she's, like, really short, and then she just scares everyone when she reminds them she's there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, right, you're here.
Yeah, that's why you have stuff like I mentioned, the whole general getup as well, but also stuff like both her stature and even, like, the cheeks that are all... I think the main idea I had with that was, like, a baby from FNAF.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, the little cheeks, like, add a lot to her design. Also, the little antenna at her ear is cute. What's with the... No, not an X. It's a cross. What's the crosses on her arms?
That's a symbol that she has on her normal attire, I think. It's like a medallion, I think.
For some reason, my ass thought Kill and Kill. Why she got the fucking Gawaguri shit on? Of course, she got the big boots as usual. I can almost imagine her, like, hiding under her cape. like she just pulls it over herself.
Yeah, you know when you were a kid, if you had, like, a cape for a Halloween costume, you pretend to do, like, the whole vampire thing?
Yeah. Also, I like that her, like, shoulder stuff, it looks like shark teeth.
Yeah. I think that was another idea that was taken from Monokuma as well.
I was expecting her to have shark teeth herself, but...
Yeah, we'll get to something with that in, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah, I love the little... Oh, I love the range of emotions here as well. It's like, oh, she's a pipsqueak, but also she can be very terrifying when she wants to be.
Exactly. That's the Monica experience.
Yeah.
She's a little brat, but she's a little brat that will fuck you up.
No reference to her being a NEET, though, SMH.
Damn.
Well, it's DR3, so nothing lost.
Yeah, you got a good point. You got a good point.
I also like the little, like... I don't know what they're called, like the things like connecting like to her from her shoulder to like her hair.
Oh, the collar?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, kind of just supposed to look like a big coat almost.
Yeah, like her design is like meant to make her like seem bigger than she actually is the impression I get. Like the cape just makes her look bigger.
I just love how half of this is just you essentially explaining or throwing around ideas from my mindset, and I'm just going, yep,
Totally about that, yeah.
See, that's the artist experience. If someone has the idea before you, you just say, yeah, that was my idea all along, yep.
Yep, I totally intended that. I don't know. I just like poking at the design and seeing what inspiration strikes at what places. It's cool.
Yeah, you'd be amazed what you can think of unconsciously.
Yeah, that's my cutie for you.
Anyways, from one villain to another, this would be around the time when I decided, you know what, I want to, decide... Oh, sorry?
Her name.
Oh, yeah, her name.
I mean, Puppet Mage is fairly obvious, but, you know, we had to mention that just in case.
Yeah, I mean, she's a puppet master, so fill in the blanks.
Yeah, and Mage is no whimsical kid stuff.
Well, it's also like her class in game, because all of the Warriors of Hope have like an RPG class.
Yeah, because you know, again, whimsical kid stuff.
Although that did kind of have some funny overlap with Himiko, because she also refers to herself as the ultimate mage.
I wonder if Summer Camp ever made an interaction out of that.
I don't remember. It's been years since I touched that game.
Oh my, has it been years? Fuck. I remember being so excited for that, and I just never touched it when it came out. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch all the interactions on YouTube, and then I just never did that.
It really do be like that.
Can you please get a Danganronpa 4, and not just 1,000 games that look like Danganronpa because you keep hiring the same artist? Except Reiko. Reiko could stay.
Kodaka, please, the divorce was 8 years ago, you gotta let go.
Kodaka just keeps working with the same artist. Everyone's like, oh my god, Danganronpa. It's the one art thing everyone knows that art style for.
You're gonna see that artist on like something completely unconnected from Kodaka, and people are still gonna go, "Oh my god, Danganronpa!"
Like, I remember like the fake designs he drew. People were just like, "Oh my god, it's Danganronpa." It's
I'm being reminded that before DR, Kodaka worked on like a bunch of Dragon Ball fighting games. Could you imagine the DR art style on that? I think that would give people a seizure. Anyways, I think we've gotten enough on a side tangent.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
So, right, I think this was around the point when I decided, you know what, for shits and giggles, I'll decide the next, like, 10 or so via poll. And
yes,
among the top 3 most voted for Trigger Happy Havoc was, who would have thought, Junko.
The Junko agenda, high jump.
Yeah, I also wanted to do Junko first out of the top 3 because friend of ours really wanted to see this for ages now.
Ah, friend.
Yeah, totally. Love you, Jam.
Yeah, you're awesome. Also, I love that her hair is like... Is her hair meant to be like electricity?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sick. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think electric pigtails was like the first idea I had.
That's so cool. Holy shit. I love the little like curves on her like shoulder pads and like the elbow stuff. Like, that design just speaks to me.
Looking at the design, and again, yeah, it does look really, like, sharp and pointy, doesn't it?
Yeah, like, you made everything about her really sharp, which, you know, was cool.
Yeah,
so.
If I can go full, pretentious art student for a moment, you've heard of, like, shape theory in drawing, I imagine? Where, like, certain shapes with, like, character design sort of imply certain traits, like, if something's round, it's usually, like, soft and friendly, if it's square, it's, like, big and strong, if it's triangular, it's, sharp and dangerous.
I mean, I don't know if that's a like specific art theory. I think it's just like general human instinct.
Well, it applies a lot in art, so you know it counts.
Yeah, you see, 90% of art theory is actually just common sense.
Exactly.
Artists will tell you this because they're trying to keep all their secrets.
We're art students. We're all pretentious.
Yeah. Yep. Also, like, but yeah, just like. You can see there's a lot of sharp points on Junko here, like the gems, the little like chest crystal,
the nails.
That too. Also the very sharp and probably will kill you nails.
Yeah, and the boots as well. I remember taking in inspiration from, I think her name was Fernham from Command Mission, who also had like similar boots to that. For whatever reason, she had like the most dominatrix design you're ever going to get in Mega Man, which predictably looks interesting to say the least.
That's crazy.
Yeah, robot dominatrix. I'm sure someone's into that.
Lots of someone's, actually.
Oh my fucking Christ.
I
walked into that one.
Just like you walked into my heart.
Oh my god!
I will say, like, I was thinking it for a bit, but it feels like every design we get to here, it's so just like, how can I make this about command mission?
I mean, command mission's got like the most, for lack of a better word, diverse cast of more humanoid Reploids, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but also, you'd think with the way you bring up command mission all the time, it's a more relevant game among the general Mega Man X sphere.
I mean, hey, it's relevant in the sense of being the most recent game.
And likely will stay that way for quite a while.
If not ever.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Capcom!
Mega Man, we can't even get Mega Man, like, 12, man. We're so covered. What's that? You want more collections? Coming right up. Hey guys, remember when we made video games?
Babe, wake up. It's time for your new Mega Man collection instead of a new game. Yes, ma'am.
Mega Man be like, we got games. Can you make them? No.
That really is just a Capcom experience in a nutshell, unless you're a Street Fighter or Resident Evil fan.
Or DMC recently, for whatever reason. or Monster Hunter, what the fuck? If you're a Monster Hunter fan, you're just fucking eating every year.
And then there's the Osiris Wrath fans who just can't even get a scrap.
There's Osiris Wrath fans?
The versus community would make you think so. Anyways,
I think it's so funny, especially when, like, I don't know if I even want a sequel. I just want it to be ported. Please?
Preferably with the DLC.
Can we not have the DLC be lost media? I don't trust those YouTube uploads to stick around forever.
I just love how we're supposed to be talking about Junko, but instead we're just sparing over Capcom.
That's technically relevant to Junko.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
yeah, we're back on topic. Let's go.
Back on topic. Yeah, besides the lightning area, I think the first idea I also had was, like, a half masquerade mask sort of look with the face.
Yeah, that's I will say something I find really funny about Monokuma is that, like, it looks pretty close to his design, but, like, for some reason the center part is an oval and his head is, like, slightly larger than it should be.
Yeah, trying to get Monokuma's exact proportions down was surprisingly hard. At least just from eyeballing it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like,
lesson learned. It's actually a good idea to have like a reference right next to what you're drawing.
You did it surprisingly well. I mean, it looks like Monokuma. Good enough for me.
And Monokuma's a hard design to get completely wrong, so it makes sense.
I think you have to go back to art school if you fuck up Monokuma. Well, specifically to the point that people can't recognize it's Monokuma. I think you could draw something vaguely bear-shaped and just color in half of it black and be like, oh, Monokuma.
I mean, it's in the name. Monochrome, Kuma, bear.
Yeah. Also, I appreciate that the second pose you chose was specifically the one of her with her tongue out.
I mean, you gotta.
Yeah. I don't know why she'd have a tongue, but, you know.
I don't know why Reploids have to breathe, but here we are.
Also, very strange design choices. What were you thinking, Dr. Light?
Yeah, what were you thinking, Doctor? Oh, he's dead.
I always find it funny that he specifically kept X in, like, a fucking 100-year-long capsule just to make extra double, triple sure he wouldn't rebel against humanity. And then fucking... What was the name of the guy, the scientist from Mega Man X? The one who found X?
You can tell he's a very important character.
I swear I played these games, I just don't fucking remember his name. What was his name? I can't think of it right now. It wasn't Cossack. Cossack was 4.
Dr. Kane.
Kane, right. Very oddly fitting name for some reason. Yeah, Dr. Kane just saw X, saw all the things that went into, like, making sure he wouldn't rebel against humanity. It was like, I don't think anyone in Reploid needs this sort of treatment.
And then there's Wily, who's just like, get that fucking Reploid in that pot. I don't want him lashing out at me again.
Oh my god. Well, technically, if you believe a certain theory, Zero killed everyone.
Including the franchise, apparently.
See, it's a spare. It's relevant again.
I was just thinking the same thing. And speaking of, I mean, I don't think you need an explanation behind the name for this one either.
Mono Despair, gee, I wonder. Junko gives me the vibe of, like, someone who is, like... See, that's the thing, like, she gives me the vibe of, like, being like, oh, she's not the antagonist, oh, she is the antagonist. Like, I imagine Junko, like, pretending to be your navigator and it's just like, oh, I've been fucking this whole time, haha.
You know how Shirokuma and Korakuma have, like, different voice up until it's revealed that, oh, no, they still have the Junko consciousness in them? It's just that.
Yeah. Like, also, I appreciate the expression work with Junko in the second one. That's good.
If you're not doing crazy expressions with Junko, you're doing something wrong.
Like, why are you even bothering, man? Come on. Also, I appreciate her boots look like heels.
Yeah.
Like,
You have to give her that. You gotta give her that energy that she's probably gonna stomp all over you.
Yeah. Like, I don't, like, I remember, like, seeing the nails especially. Junko gives me the vibe of, like, I don't know how to do a proper segue into this. Junko gives me the vibe of, like, Reploid most likely just, like, have scenes of, like, brutally killing humans.
Yeah.
just tearing them open with her claws. Like, fucking, like, Starscream from, like, Transformers Skybound. Like, because, you know, she's made of metal, so, you know, she can just easily crush them like a fly.
I'm very glad Mega Man doesn't go into such a morbid idea.
Right? Like, it's usually just robot balance, and it just exploded into particles. Like, oh, that's fine.
Except for, like, that one cutscene in Mega Man X4 when Zero's hands are just covered in blood.
Or the fucking, like... Oh my god. I think it's like... Well, to be fair, I could also just imagine her, like, scratching open Mavericks. Or Reploids, you know. It's like that fucking sin scene, which is, like, clawing open N's chest.
Yeah.
Just, like, scratching, like, you could... Like, she has, like, the most awful scratching sound when she's, like, just slowly dragging it over the metal.
Oh. You've heard of nails on chalkboard, yeah? Have you ever heard of nails on iron?
Like, oh, that shit would sound nasty. I swear this is not a horny thing.
If you're into that, you're probably going to get hurt.
Oh, I mean, they probably accepted that, let's be real.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
That's part of the appeal for them. Yeah, I respect it, but, you know.
Whatever you're into, I suppose.
Yeah. Where does the, like, little, like, spikes come from on your second portion? Or image, whatever.
I thought it would look cool.
Oh, it's a different perspective. I might be stupid.
No.
I was thinking, like, why did this, like, did it transform? Or, oh, it's in a perspective. As you can see, I definitely understand art. Oh, God. What else is there? Yeah, I just don't really like... I don't know. It's funny to me, because, like, the whole, like, Junko's hair being lightning thing, I'd almost expect a similar concept for someone like Celeste. Because, you know, those are also, like, just not her actual hair.
Makes sense.
Like, I don't know, I just kind of like... It's interesting seeing it with Junko. Like, I like it. Like, lightning hair is sick. Also, I imagine it definitely shocks you.
Absolutely.
She just does... She does the static electricity joke on people all the time.
Either that or she just shoves it in your face just to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Basically what we're saying is that Junko is a danger to society. In other news, grass is green.
What has changed? Well, I'd say it was a danger. There is no longer society to be danger to.
Yeah.
She was a danger, and now it's gone.
Anyways, I think we can go on to the next one then.
Yep, I think we're good.
So, this surprised me. Sayaka got a lot of votes to be next.
The Sayaka agenda! We came out of our holes.
I did not know Tobin Jacobs had that many alt accounts.
God damn it!
You should have known that was coming.
Heat it up.
Anyways, Sayaka, I think the moment a friend of mine suggested, hey, you should do something similar to Hatsune Miku with her, I was just off to the races.
I mean, come on, why wouldn't you? She's an idol.
Yeah.
Like, I really appreciate, like, there's so much about her design, like, all, like, little details that add up to be, like, the little, like, bow, like, the little, like, little head setup, like, she's got, the other bows.
Yeah.
The little rainbow lights.
Yeah, half the inspiration was also, like, her splash art, because she has the full idol getup in that as well.
Yeah. I kind of imagine that, like, her skirt and, like, her arms could, like, spin around into, like, a rainbow light show.
Yeah, that was exactly the idea, was similar to, like, the glow sticks you'd see people have at a Vocaloid concert.
Yeah, that's sick. Also, like, the little stars in her hair, that's nice. I think those are stars?
Yeah, they are.
What's the logic behind the bow tie having, like, spikes on it?
I think that's just what it looked like in the splash art.
Okay. Also, I just noticed her little like sort of like pseudo frills are cute too.
Yeah. Word of the wise. Frills look nice. They're a bitch to draw.
No kidding. Also, I think she's doing like the little heart pose. Is that a heart in her eye?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, nice. I mean, yeah, it's an idol. You gotta.
I also wanted to incorporate like ball joints as well, just to give her a doll-like appearance as well.
Oh, that's sick. I like that. Yeah, because she's like Vocaloid essentially.
Yeah.
Also, I like that she's doing the Miku Miku beam.
Yeah.
That's gotta just be like her special attack. This giant fucking rainbow beam fucks you over. Oh, she's just an idol. Surely.
You know the fucking Gleam beam of light in Smash Ultimate? I'm just picturing you're underestimating her and then you get blasted with that.
That's just like, yeah. Oh my god. Also the little like, what are the square things called? Like in her hair?
Oh, the hair clips?
Yeah. Oh, I should, yeah. Yeah, her shoes. They look like heels as well.
Yeah. Surprisingly, trying to draw Mega Man feet to look like heels was really annoying.
Not really. Big boots are not conducive for heels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, I enjoy how much like inspiration it takes for like her idol outfit, but also like clearly has like robot parts. I think that's about it for Sai.
Yeah. I guess the only other thing is that I did also envision her, because you can see with the headset, I did envision her as a navigator as well.
Oh, yeah. I just kind of assumed that immediately, because, that's her actual... Oh, she probably does, like, her little, like, psychic joke, but it's like, oh, no, actually, you're just listening to your comms.
I just picture her doing that while you're in the middle of a hectic dogfight, and you're just there, like, please, for the love of God, give me some useful advice.
I just imagine, like, she's able to like perfectly predict what your opponent's like strategies are going to be, and when you ask her, it's like, "Oh, I'm psychic," but actually she's just like hacked their comms. she was just listening to the yap, and it was like, "Yeah, I'm psychic."
Classic Sayaka.
Yeah, she's cool.
And then the sorry.
I was gonna say it should have been Snake Rice Sensation SMH.
God damn it.
Oh god. Alright, yeah, I continue. I just want to get that joke.
Fair enough. And then the last adopter for Trigger Happy Havoc, Toko. Another one that is very heavily requested by a friend of ours. Kirby, if you're watching, hi.
Hi, Curbs. But yeah, I saw this one like... Okay, hold on. I actually want to talk about other aspects before I go on. Like, I like her like little helmet. That's cute. It reminds me of like Commander Yammer?
Commander Yanmark, yeah, from X6.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's definitely... I keep being tempted to call Yammark a seed.
Fair enough.
Like, come on, look at that design. Those are childbearing hips.
Okay.
Hey, we were all thinking that.
And if you want to fuck a dragonfly, be my guest.
I mean...
Anyways,
yeah.
Funnily enough, I was initially just going to do like a normal glasses, but then I thought, a visor would look kind of nice on this.
Yeah, I like the visor look. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I like the little, like, dirt on her, like, boots and legs that she doesn't shower. Or is having to be cut.
Yeah, that was one of the two main goals with this, was just make her look as dirty and beat up as possible.
That's where girl fell for you.
Yeah. Other one was, obviously, incorporating the Genocide Jack design, and I had the perfect idea for that of just the spinning head.
Yeah, oh, it's like fucking Bad Cop, Good Cop for the Lego movie.
Yeah. Funnily enough, the one that kept getting referenced to me, which I didn't even think of at the time, was Blitzwing from Transformers.
Yeah, Blitzwing especially the animated series fucking did that a lot.
Yeah.
It's really, it's awesome. Also, I like how her lights, like, switch from red to purple, or purple to red when she's transforming. That's sick.
Yeah. I just had the idea of, like, instead of the taser, what if it was, like, charger sort of thing that went into the side of her head?
Yeah. Like, I love the way, like, her, like, thing flips around. Like, Like, you see, like, worried as, like, oh, crap, Jack's coming out. Or Show, you know.
Or Jill, if you want to be different, I guess.
Or Genocider, you know, first name basis.
Or just still Toko, if you want to be chaotic evil.
Also, I like how her hands turn into the scissors. That's cool.
Yeah. If her weapon wasn't just, like, Cutman type scissors, then what would I have even been doing?
Honestly, well, scissors spirit bomb, to be honest.
That'd be a crazy weapon.
That's like the fully charged version for when you scan it.
Yeah. That'll be the screen nuke for the game.
Yep. Like, I almost sort of wish like every light turned purple or red respectively, but you know, I think just their headlight changing is good enough.
Hmm.
And also, yeah, her hair looks good, obviously.
Doing this was how I learned that drawing braids is a pain in the ass.
Oh, that looks irritating. Very, very irritating. Like,
yeah.
I think repeated shapes are either super easy or like I want to kill myself.
As someone who's had to draw chains many times, I can confirm.
You better get ready to draw chains, buddy.
Death Battle, why did you have to do Spawn versus Ghost Rider next?
Now the universe are gonna have to draw all those chains. And all that fire. It's an artist's worst nightmare. I believe in you, though, Pity. I'm gonna give you comforting shoulder rubs.
Oh my days.
Oh, come on, you like it.
Anyways, back to Toko!
I was gonna say, I'm not sure if it was intended, but I really like their first name being Styx, because, like, the river Styx, and, you know, she kills people.
Yeah. I think when I looked up, like, the origin of Toko's name, one of the translations was river, so my mind immediately went to the river Styx.
Yeah, that's sick. Also, you know, like, kind of sort of a literary concept, so literary.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, I think that's about... Oh, her, like, leg designs. They look like scissors. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a neat little detail. I like it. Also, I like her skirt design. That's cool, too. Like, coming down, like, curtains almost.
Yeah, I mean, you had to get the long skirt in for Toko.
Yeah. I think that's about all I got here. Oh, I just noticed her arm lights also changed to red. That's cool. Yeah, also, I don't know if that was the intention, but, like, the little, like, red lines from, like, her chest thing look like blood dripping.
Well, that was actually supposed to look like the ribbon that she has with her uniform, but yeah, that works too.
That also might have been the original intention, so, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You know, whatever makes me look more genius. I mean, what?
Yeah, you're a genius, and also really cute.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I shouldn't have said anything. Anyways, last one, Chiaki.
Chiaki! This one's for you, Cabbage, if you're watching.
And B.
Yep, also you.
Alright, let's just get the obvious out of the way right now. You could run Doom on this.
Yeah! Did you just take a screenshot?
I literally just looked up a screenshot of Doom and just pasted it on there.
Could you imagine if you had made like a full-sized recreation of like a Doom screenshot and then just like shrunk it down to nearly unrecognizable?
Honestly, that'd be the greatest flex to just do something with so much effort for a single in-joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, further proof, you can run Doom on literally everything these days.
Yep, even Chiaki.
Even Chiaki.
I feel like we've talked about Chiaki running games on herself before. Am I going crazy?
I think we have.
Yeah, I feel like we had the Doom joke too. It was like, oh, okay, what's the logical conclusion of that?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, the way we talked about Chiaki before, I just kind of assumed we already did that.
We probably did in the last video, I just forgot.
Yeah. Oh, we were thinking of Chihiro!
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
That's where we're making the jokes about Doom and whatnot. Oh, now I have Chiaki, so that's all good.
Yeah. And I guess that segues into... Yeah, part of the design was, like, largely just carrying over certain design elements that I had with Chihiro, because take a wild guess.
Yeah, especially like the little, like, skirt board thing she's got going on.
Yeah.
You got any games?
As well as that, I also thought it'd be cute to, like, keep the hoodie on her.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Also, her little like cat ear stuff, like the headphones.
Yeah, you had to have like the cat ear headphones.
Yeah.
That'll look cute as well. So like, you know, the little cartoon eyes that are on her hoodie, having those on her like shoulders, and I thought that would just look cute as well.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Her arms have like the little like. What is that control scheme?
The one I was looking at, the one I was thinking of was the SNES.
Ah, yeah. So you can put the Konami code on.
Yeah.
I feel like if you put that into Chiaki, just like, what if her party trick? It's like, hey, enter the Konami code on me. It's like, why?
No, you know what would be really fucked up? You know that one like Easter egg in Tomb Raider where if you perform a certain set of movements, Lara just fucking explodes.
Oh, it's like a self-destruct.
Yeah,
It's like,
I was just thinking that.
Oh my god! And she's like, please don't try that on me.
Either that or she's like,
Hey, put this code in. You got something funny.
okay.
Initiating self-destruct.
Wait, what?
her LED turns like the fucking Metroid countdown or something.
Yeah. Either that or it's like the fucking Yautja self-destruct from Predator.
Oh my god, it starts counting down, it's like dee 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 dee. He's like, Jackie, stop that!
Jackie's a little troll. She would probably pull something like that if she knew someone could just rebuild her.
Yeah. I mean, considering the crazy shit they come back from, might as well.
Considering the crazy shit Zero's come back from.
The classic, I hid myself while I repaired myself.
Yeah.
I like to imagine her like little like chest, her like little like buckle thingy like projects like a TV screen out.
Yeah. And she probably also has like the same thing as Chihiro where the front of the skirt flips up and it turns into a keyboard and mouse. Really, she's just got the perfect gaming setup.
Yeah, because of course you want to see Chiaki's skirt get flipped up.
Oh my fucking Christ!
I feel like it's a bit of a counterintuitive design. Just imagining someone like looking away. It's like, oh, right, robot. There's nothing under there.
Hey, well, how many people have been down bad for these designs? I don't think that would stop them.
What? Won't stop them from trying. Clang, clang, clang.
Clank, 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 crunch.
Worth it. I also yeah, like she just run like games on her like little screen there. I kind of imagine she just like plays games on it all the time.
Yeah, either on that or the fucking goggles.
Oh yeah, that too. What is that meant to be?
It was supposed to just be like a fucking level counter, like 1-1. Although looking at it, it almost looks more like the Reggies from Pokemon.
I was gonna say it'd be funny if there was just like a full-on game of Pong going on her eyes.
Damn, you can run anything on her!
Also, I know it's part of her design, but it's really funny to me that her jacket looks crumpled when it's supposed to be like metal.
Well, the jacket's supposed, the hoodie's supposed to just be like a normal hoodie.
Oh! So
Yeah.
she just wears normal like fabric over her. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, which I justified because, oh right, the Reploids actually have just worn normal-ass clothes. Like, you see Gator
right,
Alien just walking around in a lab coat.
Also, Zero has a cool scarf sometimes.
Same with X! Even if it's usually made of plasma.
Also, I don't know, something about Chiaki just like gives me the vibe, like, yeah, she would just wear normal-ass clothes.
Yeah.
Just imagining, like, she's like caught in a blast or something, it's like, oh, I gotta get a new one now.
Damn, there goes my last hoodie.
Chucky is the kind of person that probably just does have like a full closet full of the hoodie.
Just a full closet of the exact same clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I like the little, like, you know, the green stuff in her, the light at her finger. I don't know what to, words. Yeah, she can, like, make holograms and stuff, I'm assuming?
Basically, yeah.
Or, you know, she can...
It's sort of like the Futaba thing. You know, when she's inside her persona.
Crazy.
Yeah, Futaba fan takes inspiration from Futaba, who would have thunk?
I would never have imagined that, personally. The idea that she's like very basic, she just fire like energy finger guns, like pew pew. Or she's like playing fucking those old like NES she's playing Duck Hunt.
Now you just have me imagining like her weapon is literally just finger guns like Makima.
Oh my god.
And she treats it like Duck Hunt.
Yeah. I think it'd be really funny if she made like the most like complex ass like gun rifle designs and it all just showed the exact same projectile. You just make like those little like hard like those little like light guns you see in arcades, and she makes those.
Also, you think Chiaki's pronouns in the state are NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2600 Intel Core i5 10400F 16GB RAM?
Also, see you soon, gamer. I like that.
Yeah, half of that was her name translating to 7 Cs, but I also thought it'd be I also thought it would just be a cute play on words. See soon, see ya soon.
Yeah, see you soon. Like we were never going to do.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, it's a character for Mavericks to have words that don't exist in their name.
Shout out to the whole emotional crux of Chiaki's character in the original game being that she doesn't actually exist IRL, and that's the last time she'll ever be alive. And
until DR3 had to come and ruin it.
Yeah, it turns out Chiaki was real, and then she died again.
Thanks, DR3.
Nah, that's not about DR3. We got better things to focus on. But yeah. Also, I just noticed she also has the little like Galaga clip as well. That's cute.
I mean, you had to keep that in there.
Do you think like Chiaki, like in the middle of Maverick, dude, she's just playing games, or she gets interrupted, she has like the most like she just pouts. He's like,
yeah, oh, absolutely. Oh my god, you know what it is? Have you ever seen like a game of Splatoon or something, and you have the little mini game you can play while waiting for lobbies?
Oh yeah, she's just playing like those. She's just playing games all the time. It's like I'm dying out here. Like, oh, I can't pause this online game. You know that.
Hajime, I can't pause online games. We've been over this.
I'm getting shit.
I'm dying out here. I feel like now you have to make Hajime Combat Robot specifically. You know, whenever you draw more guys.
Hey, in my defense, the top voted ones were mostly girls.
Fucking Buzz Lightyear gif. Who should I make a Reploid? The entire DR fandom. The girl. Congratulations, dog. You've added a whopping 1 out of 7 to the total.
Hey. I did Chihiro last time as well.
Wow, you got 2 out of, checks notes, 14! At this stage, we're gonna have, like, at least 2 episodes dedicated solely to Guy Reploids.
Hey, not my fault nobody's voting for fucking Teru or something.
Oh, days. That's good. You're gonna be like, actually, I'm gonna do the least voted.
And then it's still Teru, and I'm like, shit.
Damn. Could you imagine a scenario where it's like, I'm gonna do the least voted, and it's a tie between Teru and friggin', I don't know, you feel me?
Well, fuck.
I'm cooked. But yeah, I think that's about all I've got.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was really fun. Thanks for inviting me again.
Happy to have you on.
Yeah, I get indulge your brain rot. Also, I forgot if this was on stream. My fucking food got here. I've been waiting 30 minutes to eat it.
Damn.
Anyway, this was a fun time. I'm gonna go eat before I pass out from starvation now.
You do that.
Alright.
Thanks for watching and thanks for being here. Bye.